Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. George Saint Pierre talks about Khabib Nurmagomedov, the hypothetical scenario where if the two were to face one another, obviously George Saint Pierre talks about the odds of George Saint Pierre, winning this fight. He explains why he would be favored to win this fight. And he gives two specific reasons, obviously. We're going to talk about George Saint Pierre's comments. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, one and only MMA Vision Analysis. George Saint Pierre gives two reasons why he thinks he would have the upper hand in the hypothetical, obviously, scenario where he would fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. He explains that he would have the upper hand, obviously, due to his size and basically superior technique and octagon IQ. In all honesty, in terms of at least from the outside, George Saint Pierre looks like a perfect, perhaps the perfect mixed martial artist. Till this day, I think it's perhaps... physically, aesthetically speaking, and obviously technique-wise and mentality, George Saint Pierre is perhaps the greatest of all time. So it's hard to disagree with the physical part of it. Obviously, George Saint Pierre is the one that fought at higher weight classes, obviously welterweight division. And the second one is the technique. He believes that he's better. Basically taking the guy down and submitting Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now, I think that's easier said than done, even though we are talking about George Saint Pierre here, but submitting and, taking down, let alone submitting a guy like Khabib Nurmagomedov, I don't know, that's a thing that I would have to see to believe. After all, obviously George Saint Pierre was defeated in the UFC to a Matt Serra. Matter of fact, Matt Serra knocked George Saint Pierre out. Khabib Nurmagomedov, on the other hand, retired undefeated. This is not to take a dig at George Saint Pierre, not at all. But all I'm saying is that George Saint Pierre has proven himself to be beatable, and Khabib, on the other hand, just simply was never defeated in the UFC. So, and obviously he retired that way. So, I think that speaks volumes. And obviously we're never really going to get to find out what a fight between the two actually, like how it would have turned out to be, unless AI simulates a fight. I think when the technology gets to a point where it's good enough, and we put these hypothetical fights, and AI would probably let us know at some point in the future who would have had the upper hand in a fight between the two, even though we would never actually find out who would end up on top. If you made it this far, I appreciate it for sticking around. Please let me know in the comments, like, subscribe for more.